Mr. Hardy, how are you, sir?
Just fine. How about you, sir?
All right, man. Wow. It's always a pleasure to catch up to you, man, at a car show, because we know for a fact this guy has some really cool rides. And what a story behind this one, man. I had to come over and ask because I kind of got the insight on the story here, and it is quite amazing, man. Tell us about the car, buddy.
I got the car new for graduation, sold it in May of '72.
Yeah.
And I found it and bought it back in 2002. Took 30 years to find it back, and we restored it frame off. There were 124 GSXs built, and that included 350s, 455s, and Stage 1.
Yeah.
This is a Stage 1 car, approximately 70 of those built.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it's an unusual car, and it's back at home.
30 years to find it and get it back. So you got you got memories of driving around in this thing a long time ago, right?
Yes, sir.
Where did you end up finding this thing at?
It was at Flint, Michigan, 8 blocks from the plant it was built at.
Wow, how about that?
In an old barn. So.
Okay, so it didn't look like this when you found it, right?
No, it had to be frame off restored when we found it. But it still had the original paint on it.
Okay. You still got the numbers matching motor and everything with it?
No, it's not the original motor.
Yeah.
It had been changed out somewhere long after in that 30 years. But all the sheet metal is original on the car.
30 years go by, you could imagine people have done things to it, but finding it in the condition that's restorable, that's pretty amazing nowadays.
If it hadn't been a GSX, it probably wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of realized that they should take care of it, and that there was something there with the spoilers and the different stuff on it. So
stash it in a barn, man. Wow.
As soon as I saw it, I knew it was mine, because it was the only GSX ever built with a peak molding on it. So,
oh, really?
So it's the only one. And when we carried it to the Buick show, we had to pull a piece off and show them that it came on the car.
Okay.
Because they wanted to argue it was never done, but it's the only one that was ever built with that way.
Wow. So first glance, you could tell what it was.
It just immediately tell the number. And I had a copy of the serial number, so I knew it was mine.
Wow. Talking about hot rod hunter, Mr. Hardy here. He knows how to find them, I guess. After 30 years, you go find your childhood car. That's pretty amazing, man. Put the stripes back on it. I love the spoiler and the body style. That looks great.
Thank you. It's the good Lord and a lot of prayers helped find it.
Mm-hmm. Let's walk around to the back of the car, man. Look at a flawless body. Who helped you restore this thing, man?
Then and now in Canton, Georgia, or in Canton, Woodstock, Georgia.
All right.
Mark Reeves and his group restored it.
Yeah. Looks like they did a fine job, sir. The original colors. Love the way the stripes come off the spoiler down the back quarter panel. Got the GSX badges on it. That's cool. Nice.
And we had a guy come custom make the tires with GSX on them. They're Michelin's, but we had them ground and had the GSX put on the tires.
Details, man. Fantastic details. Now, was the rally wheels still on it?
They were still on it. Okay. I had to put a new set on it, but they were still on it.
Yeah. All right. Nice, man. I guess the interior is just as nice as the exterior.
It is. It's a rare. Another thing rare about it, it has a bench seat with armrest instead of buckets.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, pop the door and let's check it out. So they're so similar to the Chevelles and all.
Yeah.
But man,
bodies, yes, sir.
Yeah, and man, what horsepower they have, right?
365 horse.
Yeah. Back in the day, that was a bunch, wasn't it?
It was a lot for its time.
Yeah, you probably partied away in this car, didn't you?
Well, the biggest thing about the Buicks, they had over 500 foot-pounds of torque, so that's in a quarter mile they would hold their own.
Yeah, I think that's what made the GSX so famous back then. You could take this right out of the box and go burn rubber and have a blast and win some cash with it, maybe.
Yep, they were high 13s car, low 14s when they were new.
Yeah, see, back then that spelled fun, man. Lots of fun. I love the armrest in the middle of the bench seat.
You could ride 6 people, and we always, when you're kids, you always go with a crowd anyway. So.
Yeah. Yeah, back then you could get your license early and put all your buddies in there and go for a ride.
That's it.
Man, that's fantastic, buddy. And they did a great job restoring it.
They do a great job on the cars they restore.
Yeah, I'd say. Make it back brand new again. Hey, can we pop the hood on it and check out the engine?
Sure can.
All right, let's see it. Because I bet it's just as clean. Traditional gold, black stripes with the red pinstripe. Got the air induction on the hood. There it is, the GSX air cleaner. And when you shut the hood on this thing, it's sucking air through the intake on the hood.
It is live ram air.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, and it's so clean under the hood too, man. That's wonderful, man. We're glad you're able to grab this thing up and put it back, man. Because you never know. One day you might see it in a museum.
I hope somebody's driving it instead of having it in a museum.
Yeah, well, it is funner to drive them, right?
They're more fun to drive than they are to look at, and they're a lot of fun to look at.
Yeah, oh sure. Yeah, and if you can't stand to sell it, one day Hot Rod Madness will take it, and we'll put it to some good use.
All right.
All right, Mr. Hardy, thanks for showing your ride here, buddy.
Thank you,
We
sir.
appreciate you, man.
All right, thank you.